What's going on, Aquarius? And welcome to my channel, Alchemist. Justin here, and I hope you're having a fantastic week so far. So for those of you who are returning, welcome back, Soul Tribe. I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, and shares. Your support really does mean a lot to me, and it keeps us growing. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy Higher Self has brought you here. We are in for an amazing journey. Now, the theme of this week's monthly spread is going to be love, Aquarius. Whether you're looking for love, in love, or just in need of some self-love there, Aquarius, this one's for you. And just so you're all aware, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one, so take what resonates with you, leave the rest with me, and never force a reading on a situation, okay? So with all that being said, let's jump into it. Your space has been cleansed. Gems, feeling lovely. Just good energy all around here there, Aquarius. Now, Aquarius, with this spread, I'm going to be going until Higher Self says stop. We're just going with the flow. And just so you all know, these readings that I do, they're not gender-specific readings, so apply these energies to people as they make sense for your situations, okay? Nice. More. And lastly, the decks that I'm using. Look at you. The decks that I'm working with. This one is what is this one? The Lightseers Tarot deck. And then the other one that I'm working with is the Anatomy of a Witch Oracle deck. Wow. And I will include links for these decks and other decks that are down in the description box below. So definitely check that out if you're interested there, Aquarius. But look at you. So confident. So, sort of confident. But no, this is really solid here, Aquarius. You know, I feel like that some of us are getting to this place where I almost feel like that you're more so focused on you right now. I feel like with this Five of Swords, the Five of Swords can be almost like a card of competition. You know, maybe this has been something where, you know, maybe if we're, let's say for example, if we're, because this is almost very, very, at least going here kind of looking, looks almost very business focused here, Aquarius. And maybe that's where some of us might be at right now. Maybe we're kind of focusing more so on what we love rather than maybe some outside love right now. And that's totally, I'm with it, especially with where this is going down here. It looks like this is going to do you some real good, Aquarius. But you know, maybe for some of us, yeah, we may just be a little more kind of focused on career right now and kind of following that guideline. Now, for some others, you know, I feel like that with this Five of Swords, we might be in a place where you're feeling kind of like maybe pressured for some others. This could be possibly, you know, when we're talking about this, you know, what you love doing, you know, for work, you know, maybe we might be feeling a little challenged there, you know, maybe we're feeling like there's some stress there. And this could be from, you know, maybe family, maybe friends, or this could be from if we're in a relationship already. This could be maybe some pressure coming from a partner as far as like, you know, maybe this confidence thing or this growth that's getting ready to go down here, maybe something that like your partner may be like, yo, Aquarius, what are you doing? You know, like go out there, manifest something, you know, just like go, go, go. And it's like, well, I'm thinking about it. Like, you know, it's like, it's interesting energy here because it's like, I feel like that you're really in a really strong position right now, or at least where I feel like things are finally, you know, are starting to go your way here. But yeah, there's some kind of thought here. It's like maybe we feel like this might be good to be true, you know, but Aquarius, I feel like that you're acquiring some new skills here. You know, let's you know, since you brought all this Pentacles here, well, you brought the one Pentacle, but you know, considering you got Wheel of Fortune and the Strength card here, you know, I feel like that some of us have been working on maybe some tools to maybe maybe this is something where we've been in our head for a little while, or maybe this is something that we're going to be working on. Let's switch gears. Maybe this is something that we are working on right now. Maybe we've noticed that, because this could be something where I'm thinking about with people. This may be something that you may be hard on yourself, Aquarius. Maybe you've been thinking about what do I want to pursue here? How do I get this confidence, and how do I get the resources to achieve both of these things? And maybe we're possibly, might be comparing ourselves to others, seeing how such and such does it. Maybe this Queen of Pentacles, maybe this is like maybe some courses, or maybe this could be like maybe a mentor or a teacher or something along those lines. Maybe we're trying to pick up some skills here to kind of improve our place, but I feel like we might, maybe some others, we may be kind of like judging our growth. And if that's the case, Aquarius, try to be kind to yourself, because I feel like when we start to get into questions as far as like the wheel, like Wheel of Fortune, and think big destiny, and even when we start thinking about like how confident we feel about achieving that, or, if we're not certain, the wheel for me, these is for like, it represents cycles. And, I feel like that this is going to be a good time, because the wheel has been going around a lot, Aquarius. This has been like a trend here. And it makes sense, because when you think about what just went down, one of your rulers, Saturn, just moved over into Pisces, a few days ago, depending on when you're watching this. It moved on the 7th of March. And so there are some things that are getting ready to change here, Aquarius. And this is going to be a time where we're going to need to be resourceful in business, in love, whatever it is that you're pursuing. And it is going to require your vitality here, but, try not to let this, I feel like, let the idea of this stress you out. This is going to be a learning process. The Queen of Pentacles didn't get the wheel figured out overnight. This was something that she had to learn, that we had to trial and error, but, regardless, she showed up and showed out, every time. And so, I feel like that this is going to be, at least so far, and we're going to get some more on this, but, I feel like so far this is going to be a good month for you as far as like whatever it is that you've wanted to advance. I say go for that, but just make sure that we're just being compassionate with ourselves, because you're learning in this. Let's see what else we got, Aquarius. Yeah, I was about to say no kind of love. Wow, no love, just transformations. Oh, and you know what? And healing. This is nice, because interesting, Aquarius. I feel like you're like, what are you doing right now? I feel like you're trying to become, maybe, okay, with this Three of Swords here, I feel like that maybe this newfound confidence here, Aquarius, that maybe something has happened with love, where maybe we had like a breakup in the past, or, maybe we had something that didn't quite work out, and we're working on, maybe embodying this Leo energy, coming into this confidence. And this may, this may feel a little uncomfortable embodying this energy, not just because this is Leo, but something to keep in mind, Aquarius. Leo is your opposite sign, and Leo energy is very confident. Almost to the like they can be. Maybe like an unbalanced Leo. It could be maybe a little braggadocious. Very much about themselves. But I find a balanced Leo is very confident and a great leader, and one who in a creative mind as well. But Aquarius, how many times have I talked about how innovative you are? You have an incredible mind as well, and it's evolving, it's changing. And if this is something where we did just get out of a relationship here, possibly, like I was talking about earlier, this is the end of a cycle, and where one thing ends, another thing is simultaneously beginning. We're going through a rebirth, Aquarius. That's the beauty of these situations. And I mean, really, Aquarius, I feel like with where this energy is going right now, I feel like you're getting ready to come into something in a really big way here, maybe over this like next month or so. And two, when I'm thinking about Scorpio, this is Scorpio's card here, Pluto is going to be, and Mars. There's a lot of planetary shifts that are going down here, Aquarius. Pluto's going to be moving into your sign at the, and at the end of the month, or, about the 23rd of March. That's going to be a big deal, because Pluto only changes every 20-ish years or so. So this is going to be a big generational shift for us. And and Pluto is transformative energy, Aquarius, and this is going to be transformative for the collective. You know, your energy is about networking and innovation. So things are going to change, and we're going through some big cycles. Mars is going to be moving into Cancer at the end of the month, about the 25th of March. So March is going to be a heavy period of just nonstop death and rebirths. But it's going to be glorious there, Aquarius, because there are going to be new resources for you that's going to be coming up. And I also feel like too, Aquarius, if we are kind of looking for love, maybe if we are, if we're focused or not, maybe we're kind of balancing the thing. I find that maybe a Queen of Pentacles type can come in your direction if when we start, what was I going to say for that? Because this is interesting. Even talking about that, Capricorn, the Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn, and I just got done doing Capricorn's video. But Aquarius, I find with the Queen of Pentacles, even when it comes to love, it's not that she's not a loving figure, but I feel like the type that we may even be working or partnering with, or, if this is love, I feel like it may be more of it may feel more like a business transaction, and not like a bad way, but I feel like I'm getting more kind of like a power couple vibe, as opposed to, there will be romance, obviously, I feel like with this lion energy, of course, but I feel like, maybe we're trying to attract someone who's more kind of like-minded, as far as like, maybe we're trying to get Queen of Pentacles here, or, trying to do some type of, get some collaboration going down here. And Aquarius, this is going to be a good time for that. This is going to be, and Aquarius, when I think about your sign, just in general, like I was saying, Aquarius is very much about the soul tribe, about the collective. And that's not to say that you can't love just one person, Aquarius, but I feel like that Aquarian energy, you have so much love to give. It may not come across it like that, but you really are you are very much, if, not that Capricorn doesn't embody Queen of Pentacles well, but you embody Queen of Pentacles too, in the sense that, like, she's the type that she loves when she's healing others. She's trying to provide them resources. When she's succeeding, she wants to help you succeed as well. And I feel like that's the beauty of Aquarius's love. That you really do have, when you invest, I feel like with someone and you partner up, it's really one of those things that it's for the betterment of you have such a selfless love, you know what I mean? And I feel like that maybe this is going to be a good time for you to really kind of focus within, because, and hear me out, when you have focused on yourself, Aquarius, really building up that confidence, getting your resources, getting your direction in line, then you become a beacon for everyone. And because in Aquarius, I've told, I know I've said this, where it's like, I feel like that you just have to just kind of wait, people just kind of flock to you naturally. You're just, and I find that it's like, once you know one Aquarius, you just seem to pop up all over the place, which I mean is a great problem to have. I mean, really, if we're going to have any sort of like energy around, Aquarius energy is always welcome. And I feel that this is something, Aquarius, that we're going to get some more, yeah. But, and I know I always say this with you, but I always feel like something big is coming on the horizon for you. And it's just like, especially with everything that's going down, this is a good time, I feel like, when I'm talking about cycles and stuff, make sure that we're just kind of reflecting on all the ways that you've grown. One, look how confident you've become, and then all the ways that you want to improve, and then make that your focus. Let that be your drive, because that's how we keep this wheel turning here. The cycles, it's about really tuning into the energies, and then when we feel the shifts, learning from that stuff and getting that consistency in. If we had those moments when we're reflecting, let me backtrack. When we're reflecting, it's like, it's not even just like about the lessons, Aquarius. Those moments when you hit Wheel of Fortune, when you really, really brought your A game, really, really did that. We want to find ways to replicate that as well, so that we can get that consistency. The reflection isn't just a time to just like beat yourself up and think about all the ways that you could have done better. It really is a time to celebrate in your success as well. While we can do both things, Aquarius. We can learn and we can celebrate. You know what I mean? Let's see what else we got here. Oi. All right, Aquarius, so we got the Eight of Cups here in reverse. And that's interesting with this Eight of Cups. I feel that something to think about, and this is something that I've been kind of mentioning with all these signs, especially with Saturn moving signs. Saturn is the planet that, yes, is a planet of restrictions, but Saturn restricts in a way, it really brings to our attention all the things that are lowering our vibrations and the stuff that we want, that we need to work on during this journey. That's all Saturn does. Saturn can come across, when we think about the energy, it can be, Saturn's like, can be kind of a hard ass sometimes. It's a planet of time, of karma, limitations, but it really is one of those things that when you put in the work and you've noticed things that aren't resonating with where your journey is going, instead of clinging to those things, Aquarius, we have to learn to start letting some of that stuff go, because in order to make space for new changes and whatnot, the things that are no longer serving us a purpose have to be put to the side, or maybe possibly even eliminated altogether. And I know that, depending on what that is, it may have us feeling a type of way, but it's for the betterment, in the long run, Aquarius. Saturn's not trying to do stuff to us to keep us down. When we put in that work, and then Saturn comes through and okay, perfect. You've put in the work, you learned that lesson, bam. Saturn can reward just as much as Jupiter. The wheel is Jupiter's card, it really is handsome. And something too, Aquarius, I was telling Capricorn this, with your energy, I feel like because of how creative your energy can be, how innovative, how big your dreams are, I feel like that's why Saturn is your rulers along with Capricorn. Your energies are more of like a slow burn. It's going to be one, and that's not to say that you're not going to hit big wins along the way, but it's going to be just like accumulating stuff, and it's just going to be like over time, it's going to expand, and it's going to expand, and then it's going to affect, again, not just you, but it will affect everyone around you. But it's finding the ways that you can raise this vibration, because in order to raise others' vibrations, Aquarius, we have to raise our own. We have to get into that practice. And that's, again, it's not to say that you can't do it if you're not working on this, on that actively, but it makes it a little bit harder when we're trying to balance our growth and trying to help everybody else's on top of that. The thing with the Wheel of Fortune, and I even think about fulfillment and things like that. When we're going to partner with someone in love, in business, whatever, family, friends, we don't come in expecting people to complete us or fill up our cups, Aquarius. This is it's a type of energy that we're come in working on that, and while we're both working on that, whatever resources may come up, or whatever cool ideas may come up in the mix that raise us both together, dope. And then when we need to take some time and focus on ourselves, and we can focus on ourselves as well, because it all is going to affect the whole grand scheme of things here. And if we're worried about those period of times where, let's say, I don't want to say that you don't trust Aquarius, but let's say if we're with someone and maybe we don't trust them, going, because here's the thing, we have to, yes, being a couple is important, but there has to be time for ourselves as well in order for us to grow. We have individual transformations that, I can't tell you how my transformation is going to look way different than yours, but both are necessary for we're both achieving the wheel. As I feel like as long as this is where our focus is staying, that's all that matters in partnerships of any kind, Aquarius. So, and this is interesting, Mark. Yeah, this is interesting, Aquarius. This is not I'm not getting very strong, like, romance vibes per se. I feel like that you really are getting ready to do something more on with this going down here. This feels like, to me, something of a, and take it as it resonates. Maybe some of us are possibly even thinking about putting ourselves out there to do something bigger. I'm just thinking with Leo energy. Leo's, like I was saying, can be leaderships, or can be, represent leadership. So maybe some of us are thinking about possibly stepping into a role of maybe maybe like a healer in the sense of Queen of Pentacles. Maybe we're providing tools for others, or, maybe this is whatever this is looking like for you, Aquarius. I feel like that this is kind of, you're really tapping into, or this really would be a good time for you to tap into your specific energy, and in what ways can I help myself through helping the environment, or, maybe helping others, and because it all kind of ties together here, and I hope that makes sense, Aquarius. But I feel like that this is definitely more kind of soul tribe level type of love that you're getting ready to share here. So again, I'm with it. Let's see. Oh, any more? Let's see what else we got. Oi. Aquarius, got the Ace of Cups here. that was what that little struggle was. I was just like, what? I'll tell you what, Aquarius. You won because this is what I was kind of getting here. It feels like that you are, the Ace of Cups is beautiful because this really is unconditional love. And when you start pouring that here, everything else starts to make sense. Your growth up until now, everything that leads up to this point starts making a lot more, starts becoming more clear. And I find that when we do find that purpose, Aquarius, that thing that really fills up our cups, then we can, and I mean, not then, we're already this well of just like bottomless love here. And when we can pour that into ourselves, Aquarius, then we can pour that out into the collective, And I know that may seem, it's like I'm telling you, you got to be selfish to be selfless. But yeah, I feel like in order to do it as big as I feel like that this is going down here, And this is something too, Aquarius, this is not like, of course, do I want you to change the world and raise the world's vibration? Absolutely. But this could just be even in like our community. This could be in our family. This could be even in like our friends, or even just our partner, maybe this Queen of Pentacles. But regardless, you do got to make some time to put some stuff here. And I know that may sound foreign, or, like, what does that mean, doing stuff that I love for me? Do some stuff that you love. Carve some time out for you, If you, And if you're trying to turn this into, what you love into something bigger, to do something for society, sit down and brainstorm, Aquarius. This is a good time. Maybe with this Five of Swords, maybe talk with maybe get with some people. This is a great time for collaboration. And I feel like, especially because I want to say, because Pluto is eventually going to retrograde back into Capricorn, and then it'll move into Aquarius, I want to say the following year. But that period of time that it is in Aquarius, things are going to change, and I feel like they're going to change rapidly when we, as a group. So we're really going to need to be, connected at this time, and really on, like the same page, making sure that we have people around us who are supporting not even just your dreams, Aquarius, but making sure that they're supporting themselves as too, that we're all putting in this work for growth here, because we're going to get to a time where I feel like that co-creation is going to be key, and the really cool stuff that can come out of that when we do that, Aquarius, I feel like it's going to bring abundance again for the collective. It's more brainstorming. Brainstorming. Five of Wands more. Yeah, because you got five of Wands here. Oh, and Page of Wands. We're creating more. All right, we're done with the tarot here, Aquarius. And look at that, because we have all the stuff that we need here. Aquarius, this is going to be a time, I feel like, for you to if you have any ideas that you want to get up, just like that you got cooking, I feel like that the Page of Wands is saying to get that to action. And if it's still kind of, if it's a little half-baked right now, you see that Five of Wands, let's add some heat to that. Let's start getting some things cooking. Let's get the ball rolling. Let's start a new start a new cycle here, Aquarius, because this energy that you're bringing here, this is it even, Aquarius, I'm even noticing like how the readings are even changing. There's something that's really going down here, and I feel like some beautiful creations are getting ready to flourish. I feel like people are, hopefully, I feel like they're getting ready to start coming into their energy and really starting to, fill up this Ace of Cups here. And so this is the time, I feel like, for us to just have fun and really just start creating our abundance and just start manifesting like mad. We're getting ready to come up on, this is Aries season is coming up. Aries is a sign of action. This is a time really to start getting some stuff cooking, Aquarius, because, I feel like you're in a place right now of just like maybe where you can really kind of focus on you, because you really don't have a lot of you personally have a lot of love. But as far as like romance that's going down here, I'm really not feeling a lot of that. This really does seem like you're something big. Take that as it resonates, but something big I feel like is getting ready to happen for you here over these next, and really for you and for everyone around us. So just be aware of that, Aquarius. Your energy is I feel like is going to be a good connecting point for everyone, because Aquarius, and I was actually just talking about this little sidebar, Aquarius. When you think about signs, not that we all, look alike, but you may notice some like maybe little similarities in things. But Aquarius is such a diverse sign. You all come in, everyone looks so different. You really are a sign for the collective, and you really can raise that vibration, and you really are like, I feel like the connecting pieces that really tie us all together here. At least that's what that's what, when we unlock that potential and find that in us, it can happen, Aquarius. And it's one of those things, I don't have any strong Aquarius in my chart. I have my Saturn placement is in Aquarius, but I'm a little restricted there. Sure, that's a dignified placement, but that's a little restricted there. But Aquarius, your energy, it's one that, like, I feel like it's like you may be thinking like, well, what is this going to possibly be? Yours is, it's, I'm not sure what it is, Aquarius. That's one that you're gonna have to reach down and find that here. But when you do, you're gonna know it. Like, it's gonna speak to you, and it's just gonna all make sense, Aquarius. I feel like the energies are falling into place. Just, it's one of those, keep doing what you're doing. Keep, making sure that we're spending some time and focusing on love. But Aquarius, I will say one thing. I am a big fan of your sign, making sure that you do have something cooking up, that there at least something, the ball is rolling in some capacity, whether that be, if you got an idea, get that going. If you want to take some time for some self-care or something like that, making sure that we're taking time to love ourselves, are you into, Aquarius, with all this work, with all everything, because it's about to be a busy time. I feel like, things are going to really start accelerating. Making sure that we're taking care of ourselves during this energy, so that you have your strength, because you're getting ready to change the game up. And I feel like some new ideas are going to get ready to start flourishing in here. I feel like this is where it's going to be a busy time. I feel like it's going to be a fun time as well. So let's get some oracle cards here, so I can get you. I always feel like I'm just getting you out of here just so you can just start really just changing stuff up. It don't matter, love, business, self-care. You're just always doing something real big, Look at you. What I tell you, Aquarius, double death card. Come on. You are going through a metamorphosis, And when you go through a change, because here's the thing, Aquarius. Oh man, thank you, Death card. Well, here's the thing: when you go through a transformation, Aquarius, we all do. This is what I'm talking about when I say in order to be selfless, you need to be selfish. When you pour your energy into yourself, when you embrace that change and grow, you're going to become this mighty tree. And I know this is a metaphor, but what are trees? Trees are by far one of the most vital things on this planet. It helps us breathe, Aquarius. You're an air sign. You breathe air and keep the collective running. And I know that may sound like an exaggeration, but Aquarius, I just got chills. Come on. That doesn't have to be. With your sign, it does not have to be. Because you really can, really do something incredible. And I know that it's one of those things, it's like, it may not make sense right now because it's so vast. Like, that's the thing. And here's the thing, Aquarius, and this is not to discourage you, because it's so big, it may feel overwhelming at first. You may feel like am I going to be able to accomplish this? This is bigger than me. And it's like, yes, but that doesn't mean that you can't handle it. It's because you have the capacity to think so big, and it's not that the other signs can't, but it's just that you do it in a way that it's different. We all have something that's unique to us, Aquarius, and that's yours. Potential, unlimited potential. Again, this is like my favorite thing to say about your sign. You are the water bearer who said, no, forget y'all. Of course I'm gonna be an air sign and watch me work. I'm gonna do it better than the other air signs. Watch this. And that's what I feel like is getting ready to happen, Aquarius. And you know what? I'm enjoying the show. Look at abundance. There we go. Look at this, Aquarius. More? Okay. Come on. And I hope this has been making sense, Aquarius. I'm even trying to make sense of this myself as I'm talking with you. I was like, I hope they understand what I'm trying to get out here, because really, you got the Renew card here, Aquarius. Like, come on. You're going through a rebirth right now, and we all are. We all are. And but it's nice, though. I feel like, every time that Aquarius is level up, because like I was saying, I feel like you and Capricorn, your signs are a slow burn. But when you do unlock, it's not like, where it may feel like everyone else might be leveling up, I'm thinking with this Five of Swords, where it may feel like maybe, everyone is leveling up and getting their stuff figured out, where we might go in like little, like, steady increments. Yours is like a vroom, bow, and it's nuts. But it can only be nuts, Aquarius, if we allow ourselves to dream big. You got the Dream card in reverse. Here's your last card. And I'm always telling you this, Aquarius. Don't let anyone, including yourself, tell you that you can't accomplish anything that you set your heart to. Because I feel like when you really have a dream and you really want to manifest that, if you really put your heart to it and really just become focused on it, you can manifest literally whatever your heart's desire. But it's going to be one of those things, Aquarius, as you're going through this really epic transformation here. It's going to be realizing that, when I was talking about this Eight of Cups, even letting go of limiting beliefs, Aquarius, of others and of ourselves, these are the ways that we can, this is how we grow for everybody else. We build our confidence up. We build our dreams up. We allow ourselves to manifest whatever it is that we feel like, and not question that we can do something of global level here. And again, that may not be where you're trying to go, but my point is just to say that you can, and listen. I get it, Aquarius. You may not believe me. I was just looking at this Leo card. Considering Leo is, your opposite sign, Leo can be, I have a bunch of Leo in my chart, like a really high concentration of Leo in my chart. And I get it, to where Leo can maybe be, think big, real creative and over the top and whatnot. But the difference I feel between Leo and Aquarius, that I feel like Aquarius, you would really shine, and this is no fault of your own, really, is that Leo, even though in the uncertainty, they bring the confidence. And that's where I feel like, there are perks we can get from our opposite signs, that we can channel to make this a little more whole, because you both are creative. It's just that you're more logical, and Leo is more creative, more imaginative. You both do innovation in very big, but just very different ways. But I find that if you can just get in that confidence, in which, it's hard to, I feel like, Aquarius, you already kind of have like a little bit of a setback if your sun is in, and not even a setback, just like, it's just the energies you're working with, because the sun is in detriment in Aquarius, being opposite Leo, who is ruled by the sun. But all that to say, Aquarius, work on yourself. Think big. Think confident and get creative, and really, if you can combine all of this stuff here and keep compounding that. Again, ain't nothing you can do here, but I'm getting ready to keep you over here, so I'm gonna leave that there, Aquarius. And I hope that made sense. We were kind of all over the place today, but that was, I dug that. And if something resonated with you, give it a thumbs up. And you know how I feel about sharing this, Aquarius. You know, anything to build that confidence, because you really can do whatever it is that you want to do. It's just you have to believe that too. And then social media, you know, I got got Facebook and, wait a minute. If you haven't already subscribed and hit that bell button, you get notified when I release videos each week. Now social media I'm working on it. I will say though, I got, Facebook and Instagram, kind of working. Well, not really. I got to follow some people on Instagram or something. But I'm on this app, Insight Timer. That's going to be my domain. It's an app that I've been working with for years, and it's not like we're in any kind of partnership, but where I'm at, it's like if we have any tools at our disposal to help raise the vibration, then I'm going to share it. So this is an app that I've been working with for years. I started a group in there. You know, they got all kinds of stuff. They have a free version. The free version is dope, and they have a premium if you want to get that. But I started a group in there called Zodiac's Raising the Vibration. It's a good time. It's just a little spot if you want to just like need like a little pick me up or something like that. Just like I just drop. I personally drop at least an affirmation every day, and it's like if you have affirmations or encouraging messages that you want to leave in the group, and then eventually down the line, as it grows, I want to start scheduling like group meditations. I'm taking a note from your book. I'm trying to get the soul tribe together here. So that's another thing. So check that out. Again, it's Zodiac's Raising the Vibration. I'm still figuring out how to get it over to the other platforms, but I posted on my Facebook, and I guess I'll just make it a thing to post on Facebook for a while until I get it all sorted out. And then lastly, if you have any, I don't think you got any Cancerian cards here. We weren't really loving this week. No, but if you have any Cancer in your placement, and who knows, maybe this Queen of Pentacles that you're dealing with, maybe they're a Cancer. Come on over to the Chariot and Friends. I do videos Monday through Friday there. We talk lunar shenanigans. It's a good old time. And all that housekeeping down in the description box below. But let's get your surprise card here, Aquarius, so I can get you out of here. Three of Pentacles. Wasn't I talking about collaboration pretty much this whole time, and you just affecting the collective here, Aquarius? Come on. And Aquarius, I like this. You got the play card here. Don't be so serious. Take some time and enjoy yourself. Sometimes I feel like the stress of figuring out, what your vision is, and what do you want to do? How do we make that? What does that look like? How big do we want to get it? We can get so focused on that, Aquarius, that we forget time to take a little, and enjoy ourselves a little bit, to have some fun. So make sure that we're taking some time in all of this, where yes, you're going through a transformation, you're going through a rebirth, a renewal, and all of that. It doesn't have to be all work and, stress and things all the time. It can be a really fun experience, Aquarius. So fun that others are going to want to join. This is going to be, it's the time, Aquarius. With Pluto moving into Aquarius, we're getting into like the generation of Aquarius. This is like, we're going to transform. It's big things are coming on the horizon. It's going to be nice to have, a good team, a good support behind us. So Aquarius, if you could have any opportunities to do any sort of collaborating with, collaborations, then I say make that happen, no matter how big or small. And this doesn't, and again, Aquarius, this doesn't have to be on some kind of project. This could even just be having fun too, This could even be just hitting up a friend, hitting up a family member, hitting up Queen of Pentacles, and just doing something fun. You too, if you're in a relationship, it don't have to be all business all the time. You're making all these coins already. Go spend some. Go enjoy it a little bit. All right. But I think I'm going to get you out of here, Aquarius. So stay safe out there, and get ready, because you're about to raise this vibration. The time is coming, Aquarius. I feel it. It's the energy is shifting. There are new things coming, for everybody. This is going to be an auspicious time, Jupiter. Oh, I'm even thinking about where Jupiter's at right now. Jupiter's in Aries. I think that's the only planetary card you got. Jupiter's in Aries right now, Aquarius. Aries is about taking action, getting some stuff started here. Let's get the ball rolling. So, but yeah, stay safe out there. Raise that vibration just to Jupiter. And then you know what? Hit up Saturn too on the way there. Tell him to stop, slowing you down. You got big dreams. And I will catch you on the next one. Later.